Gone live. Gone live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mossley Hill Athletic Club for the final of this year's Peter Hammond Memorial. Hope everyone can hear me. Got a new microphone also being tried out. So we've got in the final Stephen Glover and Lee Downan. Winner's prize is 370 quid.
Lead down and to lead out. Yeah.
Lee Downan leading out. Lee's first bowl. I think they're playing a finger peg. Mark. Nothing for underneath. Stephen's walking after it. Looks quite happy. Good bowl that from Stephen. I believe my microphone's working well, which is always handy. Lee's second bowl is not what he would like. Steve's second bowl. Kept it on the low side. Only danger is if he was into Lee's bowl. 2-0. It's 21 up, but because we've got problems with the light, we are actually putting 5 on the card, or Carl's put 5 on the card. Carl's done a wonderful job as organiser, chief bottle washer and everything. So it's 7-5, first to 21, and Stephen's first bowl. Sweeping thumb peg mark along the tennis court edge is an absolute reeler. And this one of Lee's just going to peg short, I think. Just going to turn the corner now. Mr. Glover's talking to it, telling it to run away. Still talking to it. It'll turn now, though. Not going any closer to the jack. Falls over. No idea if it's 2. Most things moved, but the result is 1 to Stephen Glover. 8-5. So Steve's made the start that he wanted. Young Mr. Glover happy to carry on that edge. This is a mark that he knows he's played for a long time. A long time. Ever since he's played on this green, he's just found this edge. Sweeping mark. If I was over there, I'd show it. You see it a lot better, but I've set up over here. This one of these need to turn right angles now. I'll have to check and get that in shot. Yeah, it's in shot. I can imagine Lee might be thinking of turning over. Artificial green. They've just done an awful lot of money to get them cleaned, relayed. This needs to hit the brake and turn left. Goes off the green, 2 for Stephen, 10-5. Stephen's made such a rapid start to this, he's trying to get it done before the light fades. It looks a bit better than on camera than it does in real life. It's being a cold, cloudy day. Oh, the jack is perched on, absolutely perched on an edge. Just follows the ball in. And he's played extremely safe with that one, as Stephen. The jack's, I think, is just caught on a little concrete ridge just underneath the surface of the green. So the ball, the jack's has rocked back slightly. And that's a good ball from Lee. He's not made the start that he wanted. And this one of Stephen needs to be knocked 3 yards closer to win. So Lee should be an easy 2, the way he's played today to get to the final. Bad ball from Lee. Didn't have to play a good bowl, only had to get it to win a couple of yards. Didn't do it. Somewhere new. Thumb peg mark up towards the 2 sheds that act as clubhouse. And that's not too shabby a lead at all. The Stevens bowl's on the way. He's not hung around. He might be scared of the dark, I don't know. Both these players from Liverpool. Lee's from the north of the city. Stevens from Egbert in the south. I think Lee's Walton area. And this has got a bit of running yet. If it misses the jack, oh, that's helped a mile. Well, yeah. The newly lathed, renovated surface here at Mossley Hill. It's cost him a small fortune. Glad I wasn't paying for it. There's, I think, quite a few of the marks are a bit different than what they were. Stephen thinks he's short. Not wrong. And this is further from Lee. It's in danger of being too far. Well, Stephen's not improved on his first. Well, this bowler Lee's not short. He's took a couple of yards out of his first. It'll peg a bit now, but it won't go anywhere near pegging out. 7-12. Lee playing up the green on nicely laid carpet, nice and fresh, and he's not played one. 11-7 it is to Stephen Glover. I was nearly letting me head up. And this is not a good one either. They've both played better than this to get here. But it's been a long day. Started at 10 o'clock this morning in memory of Peter Hammond, who I think a lot of people, well, sitting in the Liverpool Merseyside area, will remember Peter. Wonderful, wonderful man, wonderful player as well. And this is not passing the jack from Stephen. He's playing at 100 mile an hour the present minute. 8-11. Thanks also to Steve Gaynor for his very kind sponsorship. This surface, this newly laid carpet, is a little slower than what was on previously, but it's still quick. The ball's more likely to run out than stop. So this will just creep past these. It's a good one. Bounces off it, bounce around it. But still, well, just under a yard away. This is further. In danger of being too far. Goes past the jack. Doesn't stop now. Gone out. Oh, fells back though. May have stopped in that. Just may have stopped in. Can Stephen slide by it? Well, he's actually knocked his first one. It's skidded slightly slower. It's slightly closer. So I suspect it may, unless it's, yeah, so not surprised it's Stephen's cold measures. Could be two. If I was to, well, you need a good look on the other side as well. But Stephen, when he made contact with his first bowl, it slid a little bit closer. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me that bowler Stevens is in. Of course, Lee Downham, being an Everton supporter, ever hopeful. Finger peg mark through the middle of the green. And Stevens nailed the lead again. This needs to run, needs to sweep off the crown. Just going to drag short. Stevens need a millionth of an ounce on his first. May have gone too far. Only one.
How short am I, please, Cliff? Sorry.
So Cliff Massey gives the advice that he's got a football to beat. Needs to turn now, turn and stop. One for Mr. Glover. 13-8, first to 21. Wins the £370 first prize. And this mark that Stephen's playing now, thumb peg. He's played this mark very well all day. So it may be commentator's curse. Needs to finish now. Needs to kick on a yard for them. So anything past that bowl of his will actually kick on. Little downhill finish, then it's levels out past the jack. This is definitely further. And has gone off. Lee needs to take a big yard out. This is that stopped it from being an absolute reeling. Nice to see bowls getting played in near enough the middle of October, but it's getting cold. Oh, didn't give his bowl a chance. Finger peg. And the block doesn't stop. Returned in a stylish manner by Mike Davis. Now, not a lead from the underdog. He's probably was Bucky's favourite, but he's still the underdog. Oh, this needs anti-bias to get anywhere near. Yeah, goes over the seam. It'll fall straight and then just peg from now. Kick him in quick. $10.15. Lee playing straight towards the camera. Pegs away now, crosses the seam. Finishes a bang length. Stevens' bowl enters the shot. I'm sure there's a referee somewhere going, we should wait until it finishes before he sends his own. Better land this from Lee. Picks it up nicely, lies two, follows it down. And this is not shabby. Touch of extra pace, just keeping it straight. Falls off the green. Two for Lee. So it's Lee down and 12, Stephen Glover 15. Just move the camera so we're not looking at the backsides. He wants it to run now. It's pegging nicely for him, but it will finish a yard short.
I never looked at that, you know, when it post to me. I just got DJ Carlos years and years. When I was like 20 years ago.
Well, this is better land from Stephen. It should peg between those two bowls. Proper bowl that. Set the camera down again. Finger peg mark.
Brighter on YouTube. Looks better.
Finger peg mark towards the huts. It's 5 foot short, but I wouldn't put 5 foot in it. Runs down. Turned over with the second. Just crept by. There's still really big yard to play in for Lee. He doesn't like it. Cried it in. Absolutely cried it in. So we're here at the Mossley Hill Athletic Club on Mossley Hill, which is, as it says in the title, a hill south of Liverpool, just behind the church, on what can only be described as a cold and grey day in the middle of October. I say big thanks to Carl Doyle for organising the comp today in memory of Peter, he's probably known knew all his life. Good bowl from Stephen. Missed that short rubbish bowl of Lee's. But miles further from Lee. Needs to miss his own. Oh, is he winning off it? Well, I don't know. Well, Lee thinks it's fell in. Scabbed in off the short one. Yeah, it's not short this from Mr. Glover. Doesn't go out, I think. I think it stopped in. Stephen signal 2. As Knight draws in, Stephen Glover leads 17-13. Marvellous way the cameras are making it look quite a bit lighter than what it actually is. Gets closer and closer, trickles and trickles, and finishes a foot away. This is further from Lee. He's turned his back on it, doesn't like it. May not even stop on this. Thud. Well, if it wasn't carpet there, there would have been a thud. Second bowler, Stephen, makes no time wasted. He's obviously under instructions to be home before dark. And Lee's took a country mile out of this one. I think it's still going to be passing the jack. Oh, well, Jack got in the way. Play the reel, 14-17. Turned. He's give up on it, Lee. He's not sent it. The artificial green carpet. I shouldn't be changing pace as the day progresses. And as night sets in. And further from Lee, needs a clear run. Oops, slips in. Stephen probably quite correctly decided it's easier to knock it off than try and lick it. 18-14. 3 more points, 2 ends required for victory. That's what I'd be thinking. One peg mark. Jack's finishing, well, mere inches from the edge. It's finished 4.5, 5 foot. But there's not a lot of room past that bowl to stop on. And this is either a reeling from Lee or it's gone. Ooh! Rocks on the edge. Incoming from Stephen. Lee's got to do it all over again. The underdog is a ruthless dog. Could do with bouncing off it. King of the in-offs.
From the map.
factor of the final that's been decisive so far is Lee's not reaching with his leads. Pleasure, mate. Anytime. But he's always found a decent second bowl. Can he do it again? And he's done it again. Stephen, does it stop on him? Goes past the jack, kicks on to where his first is. One for Lee.
What's with it?
16-18. As night draws in, it looks a lot brighter on the screen than it actually does in real life. This is being tipped short, and it's not a bad shout. That was tipped short, and it wasn't. But Lee is putting pressure on himself with having to find a good second bowl all the time. Certainly further. We'll need to stop in a minute. Needs a connection. Could have done without a loose end. Should be letting Stephen get to all but. And has. All but 16. Oh, right, hang on, let's move camera. Sorry about that. One more point required for victory, and that's not a bad lead at all. Block goes off. I can return to my normal position. Thanks to Connor Flaherty, who's happily, handily keeping score next to me. Finger peg mark along the church edge. What click? Was it a click? Stephen was waiting for the click, and they'll be waiting for a long time because he's about half an inch off. The pace has just kept it straight, but it stayed where on the green. Useful. He likes another. He likes another. I've not seen movement like that since Michael Palin in Life of Brian. And that, ladies and gentlemen, the underdog. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Thank you for everybody. Well done to Stephen Glover for winning the Peter Hammond Memorial at the Mossley Hill Athletic Club. Thanks to Steve Gaynor for his very kind sponsorship, and for everyone at Mossley Hill for putting on an excellent day of bowling. So, because it's now bloody freezing, I shall call an end to the stream. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and you'll be the first to know when there's new content.